Hey everybody, welcome back. So we are on our cash envelope stuffing and paycheck breakdown for the third week of September. We are going to figure out how much income we had come in this week, as well as where we are going to be putting it. Now this week we are stuffing more than we have stuffed in quite a while. We are using that child tax money to fund a lot of our sinking funds. And I attempted to do my nails, and most of them popped off the same day. So the ones that I used were not the greatest. They were these Dashing Divas, and they did not last. And I didn't really do anything today because I've had a migraine all day, and I have literally just laid around and not done anything, and they've still popped off. I'm waiting on these to pop off because they're staying pretty strong, but the other ones all came off. So I've got... yeah, there's that. But I tried to do my nails and be pretty cute, but yeah. Anyways, for James's paycheck for this week, it was $7.54.15. All right. And then for other, we had the child tax of $11.50. I didn't have anything come in this week. I should hopefully, fingers crossed, get my YouTube check and have some to throw towards mine for next week, so we shall see. All right, first off, we're going to list all of our bills and expenses, and then all the extra will be added at the bottom. So for the cars, we need $230. For rent, $150. Groceries, $135. Utilities, $67. Allstate, $80. Gas, we need $70. For AT&T, we need $60. So for storage, I went ahead and fully funded this the rest of the way, so we are adding $32. For student loans, fully funding it, making it $29 total. And miscellaneous, we are going to go ahead and add the $13 that we need to finish fully funding it. Miscellaneous, we are adding $15. Spending, we are adding at $50. All right, so now for sinking funds, this month we're adding more to sinking funds than we are to debt, just because we have birthdays. We have 3 birthdays still coming up. We have Christmas in a few months. Holiday things are coming up. I want to be prepared, so we are using this extra money this month to help cover some of those expenses coming up. So for sinking funds, we are adding $901 into them. Savings, we are putting in $29. For debt, we are adding a little bit. It's only going to be $30, but that's something that's better than nothing. I was hoping to do half and half, but after looking at it, I'm I want to fully fund some of these sinking funds, get them ready, and get some of these other ones put money back in them. And then $13 for cushion. All right, and that totals us our $19.04. All right, so now we're going to set this to the side, and we are going to pull out all of our Filofaxes here. And I do get these from Hobby Lobby, the 52 agendas here. Usually there's always buy one, get one 50% off, something 40% off, something usually going on at Hobby Lobby. But there are other places you can try to find just a 3 rings binder type things and just put your envelopes in that, whatever works for you. This is just what I use. These are all of my own envelopes that I created for myself. I never listed them in the shop. I should have, because everybody was loving them, and I just, it's been fun. All right, cards, we need $230. So 1, 2, 20, and 30, and we made a payment on both vehicles last week, so this is empty. So we'll stuff it this week, and then next week we will pay it again and fully pay the bills for the month. Rent is $150, so $150. Alrighty, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 towards our rent. Perfect, right on track. Groceries, we are adding $135. 1, 20, 30, 5. Go. new amount for groceries. We have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $405. Perfect. All right, so utilities is our power and our water, and that is getting 67. 20, 40, 60, 5, 6, 6, 67. All right. 20s. All right, so for utilities, we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $201. Perfect. All right, for Allstate, which is our insurance, we need $80. 20, 40, 60, 80. All right, so that puts us at 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. So 238 for Allstate. Next up, we have gas for the cars, and we are adding $70. So 50, 70. All right, so that gives us 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 200 in our gas. Next up is AT&T, which is our internet and our phone. $60. 20, 40, 60. All right, so that is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180. Storage, we need 32, 20, 30. And these ones came from the bank and they look like, ugh. 32, and this should fully fund this one. Let's make sure. All right, so that is 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 64 is how much our storage is a month. Next up, student loans, and we need to add at 29. So 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, this should fully fund it. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Perfect. So 57. All right, and then we have pest control, and it needs 13, and it will be fully funded. So 1, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 33. Miscellaneous, we are adding 15. Gives us 20, 35. And then per spending, we are adding 50. So 20, 40, 50. All right, so we are up to 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $100. All right, so those are all of our bills and expenses that we stuff each and every week. These are the ones that are always stuffed first and foremost, and then we will move on to our next one. So we're gonna go do our savings and our debt first. So for the debt, we're adding $30. All right, so that gives us 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So we are getting there. It's already 100. And then for savings, we are adding 29. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, we have a 20. All right, so far we have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So 49 in savings. Fabulous. All right, so those are the two we stuff in this one. All right. This one here is all of our sinking funds, everything that we like to save for throughout the year. And this is how I broke it down for this pay period. I track it down here. I will stick this in here so I can make sure I know exactly how much went into each category. So for birthdays, like I said, we still have 3 people's birthdays coming up. James, mine, and Bubba's. Bubba's is first, and then mine, and then James. And he is the only one that's a birthday around this time. So we are going to do a bounce house here at the house. So I want to make sure we have plenty for that, as well as still getting other birthday things. So we're adding 400. So that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 30. And I want to say we spent between 400 to 500 on everyone's birthdays for the year. Sometimes a little less if I watch how much exactly I'm spending. So I want to just make sure I'm covered and then have some extra start rolling into mine and James's, so that way either James can take the kids and pick something up, because they love picking stuff up for when it's birthdays and Mother's Day and things like that. So they absolutely love being able to do that, as well as me for him with the kids and stuff. So I want to make sure we still have plenty in birthdays. Next up, car maintenance. We are only adding 20, which will give us 20, 40, 60, 81. Fabulous. And this is going to give a full update on how much is in our sinking funds right now. So little heads up there. So we're adding 51 to car tags. We got James's 90-day car tag. So this will sit here until Monday. If y'all are seeing this on Monday, this is going to be completely emptied because we have his 90 days to pay. And then we're starting over for next year to pay car tags for next year. So, but we have 51, 20, 40, 45, 46. So all of that will be gone by Monday when I take it and go pay the last car tags. Then we have Christmas, which is right around the corner. We are adding 100, giving us 1, 2, 3, 4, 505. So $505 towards Christmas. I was hoping to get Christmas up to like 1,000 or more. That way we had plenty. But we will work with what we get for the season. So next up, clothes. We are going to add $50 because there's nothing in there, so that is 50. Dance, we are negative in dance because we took savings. So I'm going to put the $50 in our savings. So the 50 that should have went towards dance is going back into savings. So that way I can put that back in there. So I'm going to switch this, put it in savings. I am keeping track of how much we put in there. That way pay ourselves back for going ahead and paying for her dance in full. So I already have it tracked on there that I added the dance money, and I'm going to show that I take it back out to put it into savings. All right, next up we have gas, which is propane. We are adding $45. So 20, 40, 45. We are about to be rolling into those months that we're going to need gas. So I want to go ahead and make sure this has some. So 20, 40, 45, $50. Next up, gifts. We're going to add 30. And this one is completed, so we are adding 30. Holiday, we are adding 20. So that is 20, 40, and $50. Got Thanksgiving, Halloween. Want to make sure we have money for all of those coming up. House does not get anything, and it is completely wiped out. We just had to replace the microwave and used what was in our house category, which I'm really grateful that I had money still sitting in here to replace the microwave. So, which is great. Next up, lawn care is 25. We are still doing lawn, so we still need to make sure this guy has some money. So we have 20, 40, 45, $50 towards lawn. All right. not me. This is from my personal spending. If I have any extra, I put in here to save for like hair appointments, nails, anything I want to get done for myself. That is where that is going. School, we are adding 30. All right. Which will now give us 20, 40, and 50. Actually, there's another 10. All right. So for school, it's 20, 40, 50, $60 in school right now, which is great. I want to keep this one full because there's a lot that goes on with school. All right, for summer, we are not adding anything. For Babe, we're going to put in 30 here. So that'll give him 20, 40, $50 to work with for when he needs to go get more juice. Vision, we finally were able to get James another appointment, and it was somewhere different because the other place would not call us back. It was very frustrating. So we want to make sure we have enough set aside for him to go to that appointment because his insurance is not going to cover it this time. So it's not going to be as much as it was the last time to get his appointment even being seen, which is awesome. So hoorah for that one. But for vision, we now have 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, which is perfect. So we're definitely going to be saving in this all year round because in case he needs a new pairs of contacts or a new eye exam, new glasses, anything like that, like an extra pair, anything, we are making sure we keep on top of that. This here, utilities. Let me explain this one, seeing that we are going through all of these categories and doing it. Any of our bills, so if our power and water has more, is less than what we budgeted for the month, we will pull out the extra and add it into this here. And then every 2 months or so, I will go in and pull out everything but about $100, and I will put it in other categories to help fund them up a little bit. But this will help cover if a bill comes in higher than expected for any purpose. So like when our insurance increased, we use this to help cover the interest or the difference. And it has been amazing because I already account for that money in our budget. So we put it in here. We utilize it when we need to, and I try to keep it about $100. So right now, anything extra is probably going to end up going towards gas because that will be a bill that is going to be crazy expensive. It always is. So this here, it will help bulk this one up. But after October's bills are paid, I will probably go ahead and just move all of this into there and just leave $100 in here in case power or water is more than what we expected because I did reduce the budget on those. And these categories here have been fully funded for a while, which is why they are on this side. So we have our anniversary, which is coming up. So we have $200 for that. So we can go out to eat, either dine in, dine out, who knows, something fun, or just he buys something for I buy something for him, whatever we want to do. Medical, I like keeping about $100 in here. We haven't had to use it. We haven't really need to buy anything over the counter, go in a doctor's appointment or anything like that. The kids are covered under insurance. I'm covered under insurance. My husband has really good insurance, so we have a lot of things that are covered, but that hasn't been utilized. And Sam's Club, we have $50 in here for Sam's Club because normally like I'll roll my Sam's Club cash into my renewal membership thing, and that normally covers all but about $50-ish is 100 and something because me and James both have like where we can go in early and get all the early morning access to it and all that kind of stuff because I like going early shopping. I don't like waiting until the late afternoons. And that is the last one because this is back to that side. But those were fully funded quite a while back, so I just put them in the back so I don't, when I look through here, I'm looking at the ones that always need something put into them. So that way we know which ones are funded and which ones are not. So I'm going to stick this in here. That way at the end of the month, because this one has a lot more going into it than normal, I don't want to lose that. I normally have it right here on a board that it's in front of here, but it's perfect. Super exciting. So this week we had quite a lot to stuff. Definitely more than what we normally would stuff anyways, but it's perfectly fine. I'm super excited that we were able to fund a lot of these up and get ready for the new, all the holidays coming up and things like that, birthdays, all that fun stuff. All of our bills are stuffed. We have one more week. So next week we won't have as much to stuff because this week here is rolling into the last week of the month, which means we will fully fund a lot of our bills and expenses. So not so much to stuff next week probably. Maybe a few things that we do in cash and things like that, but that's it. Cash envelopes Paycheck Breakdown page is looking really good. I'm going to go in and mark off which ones are already fully funded, so make sure I don't try to put money into those for next week, because we fully funded storage, student loans, and pest control this week, which is amazing. So if next week comes in a little short, we already have 3 of them completely taken care of and I don't have to worry about it. Alright, but I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching this cash envelope stuffing and paycheck breakdown for the 3rd week of September. Leave some comments down below on how your month is going. Seems that we are rolling into the last week. I want to know how your budget's going. How's it looking? What were you able to do? What did you wish you could do some more of? Let me know. Mine is I was hoping to throw more towards debt, but we have one more week. We might see some go in there next week because, like I said, we got a lot funded this week in sinking funds, which is what my goal was for this month. But that is awesome. Anything else? I think we're good. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, push the post notification bell if you're not subscribed. I have also set up Facebook as well as I have Instagram. So if y'all want to follow me on either one of those platforms, sorry, I cannot talk. I've been trying to do daily content and get things out there. Do a little extra posting over there just so y'all could see some background and different things like that, even see some of the kids. But if you want to check them out, I have them linked down below. I need to add Facebook. Hopefully I remember to add it before this video goes up, but I can't wait to catch y'all in the next video, and I will see y'all then. Bye bye now.